slightly stressful day, I'm not gonna lie. The heat ain't helping. Hold on. Oh, piss off! Got this fucking lighting going off as well, man. See what I mean? But it's just like, it's like fucking like Scotty beam me up sort of shit going on. I don't know what's going on with it. So guys, I'm incredibly stressed at the moment. They tell me to take a break. I can't take a break. It's too much to get done. I wish I could take a break. I really, really do. I'm kind of dying for a break. Like literally would kill for a break. I really would. So I'm doing temporary tattoos right now. Oh, did you seriously just fuck? Oh my lordy, right? Okay. To me, just to get it right. I am gonna flick this light off because it's incredibly annoying. It's gonna give me a seizure or something. It's right, let alone anyone else. Like, print. So these are the temporary tattoos. Skate or die tattoos. So I mean they're quite good for a little hand tattoo or something like that. So are they. That's what I mean, little temporary tattoos to go in the fingerboard packs. Just to add a little something to it, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it comes with everything you need, pretty much. A grip tape, nail file, what else? Right, the board. Tattoos that can match the graphic as well. So I can make the custom tattoos. So it's literally a water transfer tattoo. Obviously, I've real tattoos. I can't wait to tattoo myself, like either next month or the month after. Get a practice first, but I know what it's like when you're younger. And you want tattoos, and it's also just a bit of nostalgia for me too. Because the little, the little candy cigarettes you used to get as a kid. I never liked them. I mean, I'd always get them, be like, yeah, I love these, and then I'd only want the tattoo out of it. You know how kids are. So yeah, skate addiction ones, and then skate or die with a wheel going through the head. I've also got this one which I done earlier. This is one of my graphics. So I don't know why the light's doing this. It's really jarring. Might be a way to sort out. I know the door seemed to make it flicker. I don't understand what is wrong with it. So frame rate. Frame rate? Yeah, that's a fucking word. Frame rate. I think it's the heat. It's making my brain like not work. So yeah. This one will probably go in its own individual tattoo pack. Obviously it can go on the wrist or whatever. Just peel it off or transfer. So I was giving it individual packs anyway to see if people want them. Some of them might be a little bit like so controversial, just funny, do you know what I mean? Edgy sort of like my graphics are. So you cut them out. Same goes here. Temporary tattoos, obviously, they're not going to be both sides of those, it's just one. That's enough to do 4 packs. So each pack now will come with temporary tattoos. Each fingerball pack. Because it gives me good, reminds me of the good old time when you get the cigarette, like little candy cigarettes. Kind of funny because it's like indoctrination smoke. It's like, hey, kids, here's some fake cigarettes and tattoos in a pack. I mean, seriously, that's actually a good point. So, like, here's some fake candy cigarettes and tattoos. It's like indoctrination. It's like getting you to want it earlier because it's a thing. It's like, oh yeah, here you go. Rather than just kind of like outright banning that stuff for kids. The irony of that. I love a little temporary tattoo, bro. And these are really enjoyable temporary tattoos as well. I mean, yes, they're fading like a day or two, so they're not like the semi-permanent tattoos that last like 2 weeks. It is generally like a kid's one, but it's very durable. These like stickers. I have to make it very clear that they are temporary tattoos, not stickers. I guess you could use a temporary tattoo as a sticker, but I wouldn't. I'd use it as a temporary tattoo. Yeah, these will come in all fingerball packs. Even if you want one, you have a little brother that wants a little temporary tattoo. So just come down. They're literally the water transfer ones. So all you need to do is peel off the bit of plastic and pull. You just have a little temporary tattoo. And like I said, it comes with every single fingerball pack. And once I've got more tattoos myself, and I've designed, because I am designing my own tattoos at the moment, I'll do little repeats in there. People get like the same tattoo if they want it. I mean, personally, I don't get that, but it's a suggestion suggested to me. So you know, well, people want it. So I'm designing my hand tattoos at the moment as well, so I want them to be proper complex. I want them to be something that's not been done before. Skate or die. Temporary tattoos, by the way. And then the logo, I've got some bigger ones I'm going to do. They're all going to come in each pack. Even if you've got a little brother wants it and you don't care about temporary tattoos, it's just a little something extra in them. And custom ones. So it comes with an L-file grip tape. It's got leaves on it. Like an older board. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. As I was saying earlier, if you're new here, I make skateboards, fingerboards, skateboard wheels, fingerboard wheels, wax. I do all the packaging. I make jumpers, tops, beanies. I actually am starting to lose count of all the things I've made. So beanies, they come with stickers, custom stickers in it. I mean, it's not my choice where people stick the stickers if you get in trouble. As I say, I only use my own. I wouldn't sell what I wouldn't use. This is a hoodie I designed, printed directly on to the fabric, because as a skater, you know it's like when it gets really sweaty and hot, and you don't want that piece of vinyl on the top. Obviously, I got tattoos myself, and I love tattoos. And I'm going to be, the reason I haven't gone for more is because as an artist, I'm in the middle of designing my own. For the last 2.5 years with the business has flown by, and I haven't got anything really done for myself other than the business. So I've got like no tattoos like I wanted to do. I'm like 25 now, I'm like shit. So I've got I'm gonna get a new tattoo gun next month and practice and do at least half of my body. And I know people are hard, you know, it's gonna be hard, and but like, I've done stonemasonry, carpentry. I'm not saying I'll be perfect straight away, but brave disc board. using a. Can you shut up? I engraved that board using literally a Dremel tool that should not have worked. It's like a giant circular saw disc piece, and I had to use it to get the curves in it. Right, it's like losing a finger nearly every second. But where's the fun if you didn't, have a little bit of risk? But it's because I want to add something else that other packs don't have, and I thought, well, at the end of the day, temporary tattoos is something. I wasn't going to do these anyway. I was going to use essentially, because people don't realise, but temporary tattoo is a water sliding decal. That's essentially what it is. Mate, does this particular, or the skateboard, or I don't know what you mean. So this particular graphic, this one here, no, this is offline. Obviously, my logo I did, all of my graphics I have. This was just a generic skate tattoo that people get. Like a Pinterest one, I suppose. I don't know if that's what. Oh, the skateboard, yeah, I did. So I made this one as well. It's a glow in the dark. It needs another coating, but it's an X-ray scan of a board that's gone off someone's ass. So they've landed credit card and all these boards. This one, keep this one in mind, right? That white one. 2 seconds, guys. I also made a new type of wheel that's never been made before. There you go. Full size skateboard of the same graphic. It's just curing right now. But yeah, so I said, better keep that one in mind. And I have a license to all my graphics. It's just a win-win, really. And then the wheels, this is probably my favourite part at the moment, and the bit that I'm most shocked with. So they're both 85A, and 85 is really bouncy. Yeah, bouncy that is. This is 101A. Sounds like a rock, right? But 101A is for power slides, 85A would be for cruising, street skating, right? Not these. It's right. Locks in, it's still 85A. Even if I push it, it still rocks it a little bit, but you're power sliding on that. If anything, these lock in more, and their OJs are 101A. So this is a first, and they are being sent off to a big company. I don't want to name who yet, out of respect. I did say it like 2 weeks ago. Then I asked them, "Are you okay with me saying?" And they were like, "Just don't say our name yet, out of respect." But it's not a case of, they're not like, "Oh, we'll maybe send you our address." They're like, "We'll tell you where to send them when they're ready." And I'm like, "Oh, this is so exciting." So these are my wheels. See how bouncy they are. And then these are some other generic ones. So they're meant to be better for power slides because they're hard. That's your sacrifice, right? That's quite difficult. Bouncy, power slides easier as well. So it literally hasn't been done before. We've got a mixometer, a dual durometer, a split durometer. This isn't any of that. This is still 85A. And so a softer shit. You're rolling over cracks, bumps, stones, anything like that. You don't really feel it. It's so smooth. But you can still power slide. You can still revert. You can do all the things. You can do like shove it, late reverts, and anything like that, because the board will be swishy. Swishy as shit. You can move around and everything on it. And bouncy, but still like an 85A. Rather than that. Because when you're skating with this, and it locks up more. I'm so baffled by it. 101A is got more grip than 85A just with the formula. It's wild. And making fingerboard wheels too. These little bearings. They're the wheels. And then the temporary tattoos today. These little ones. So these will go in every fingerboard back. Did I buy what? The wheel? Oh, sorry, bro, I'm confused now. No, bro, I make the wheels. The mold is over here. 1 second, I'll find the mold and show you guys. But you can see I make the wheels because they're all off-shaped. The backing of the wheels, they haven't been shaped properly yet. I've made glow-in-the-dark wheels too. So I've got urethane wheels. I've got my wheels, which I call them jankies, but it's a unique formula. It takes an hour to 2 hours to cure, and that's urethane, by the way. No oven. But it's like mind blowing to people because urethane can take 7 days to cure, like no cap. You can look up, like it will say 1 day to it won't even say the 2 hours. So the fact I managed to do it in Right, as you can see, this is definitely urethane, and to prove that point, 85 Polyflex Polytech urethane. That's what PU is, polyurethane. And it's funny because wheels are made from urethane, the board's got a coating of urethane, the bushings are made from urethane, and the board's just literally covered. Like, pretty much the whole thing is made with urethane. So I won't talk about trucks, other than the trucks. So my whole point of my company is to be less mainstream, because mainstream for a long time was good for me. Oh yeah, it's acceptable, but it's just not being used. There's art you want to release, just release it. Right? Don't hold back, because then that's almost not being genuine. And you shouldn't have to worry about a board being offensive with art, because I don't have any prejudice in my I don't hold any prejudice. So how many hours did you stream? Currently, I'm only on 16 minutes, but I mean, if you mean in general, how long have I streamed on here? Hundreds of hours now. I've streamed hundreds of hours of a lot of the work I've done, and yeah. I mean, the other day I done 4 hours alone in the morning. I know I'm at view time. Was it view time or views? It's like half a million or something now, which is just wild. But it's not about that for me. As I said, like, I'm gonna get another part-time job because and still do this, because this is my hobby. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna, yeah. I streamed an awful lot, and on the other platform that I was on before here, I streamed a lot on there too. And people say, "Oh, it's a waste of time." If you were just sitting there and I was doing nothing, I've got so much work done as well. Like, from graphic designing, making boards, sanding them down. And if people want to sit there and watch me do like the boring parts, then by all means, I'll try and make it more fun with a bit more conversation. But Frankie, what are you doing? Come in. Come on. Oh, let's see this dog. No, I don't. You can't come up here. So, the right thing is, when I put them inside of here, I don't want people to not realise there's stuff behind it and chuck it away. So like the nail file, I don't want to put it at the front and ruin the look of the pack. Dilemmas. So that's why I know everything's mirrored right now, but they are mirrored. Obviously the camera's mirrored, so it's showing it was normal. But obviously then when you put them on the skin, it's so easy to peel this film off the side. It's done people to think they're stickers. I'll put in the description. Actually, I see that going really wrong. I've done this before. It's best to put have the board set up, any extras to actually chuck them in afterwards, because otherwise I end up forgetting if I put one in there or not. I just get into the routine of doing it, but it also gives me something to do on the day of packing orders. Sometimes I really run out of things to do, so I'm just like, okay, right. This is my little tattoo maker. It's so cool, but it's expensive. It's investments like that you make, like that I make even, or anyone makes in a business. So I would rather invest into making something more unique and different. I know there's not any other companies that have. I know it's just a little thing, but it's like so nostalgic. It's a little candy cigarettes used to get with the tattoos in it. So like to me, it adds a layer of nostalgia. But the graphics are a bit more sometimes funny or unhinged. They're not going to be for kids for sure. But if you've got a younger brother and it could be quite funny type. It's not my choice where it goes or where it's stuck. Yeah, they always in this world make out like you need to think about 10 paces ahead and who's going to use it. And it's like, well, I don't know. Once the customer's bought it and they're an adult, that is their choice. What happens with it? It is out of my hands. I'm not responsible for every fucking person. So that's the way the world's heading. It's like everyone's responsible for the last. It's like seriously, just get a grip. Like take responsibility and just deal with it. Like, but yeah, man, I do agree. I can show you the look. So the first boards I made look absolutely awful. This is what they used to look like. All expanded and crap. I mean, so generally terrible. And then literally more nice and crispy, nice crisp pop. And as I said, stain decks. The boards have gone down as I've added more. So we've got plain decks, stain decks, real wear, anti-wear, glow in the dark. I had dual graphic as well, so when it wore down, it showed another graphic underneath. So it was like it wore down, it would show like a sketched out version of that graphic, which is pretty cool. I don't have any more of those in. They were hard to make. Glow in the dark are easy, but they're normally £55, but they're now on half price, about 45% off. And that's what I'm saying, that is the time to get it right now. Well, not right now, but within the next 2 days. And once I'm going to put another ad up today. Once I advertise on here, that's when it goes like wildfire. If I do it on Facebook or anything else, it's typically friends and family that see it. But yeah, if I broadcast, which I have not broadcast, but showcase on here. No, I appreciate that. I don't. It's not about fame for me. I do appreciate that. I mean, it's whatever helps the business. I know it's heading somewhere. That's for sure. I mean, like I've been in contact with one of the main biggest skate companies out of the UK to make it. That's all I'll say. And I haven't been able to process it still. Like it's wild. It really is. But I can't thank everybody enough for the support because it wouldn't be without you guys for sure. As well, on top of that, you know what I mean? Like I love how people just forget how they get to where they get from. Like yeah, fair enough, you put the work in, but it takes fans to support it as well. But I am pretty positive about this business. As I said, making a new type of wheel like that and forming like new types of graphics. If you Google glow in the dark fingerboard, this board is the fourth product to show up on the whole of Google, which is honestly a massive achievement. That's normally like when you Google phone, what comes up? Apple, Android, like maybe a Google Pixel somewhere down the line or whatever. But I mean, the bigger the phone, the bigger the company, the more well known it is, the higher up it will be. I'm only 2.5 years old compared to some other companies. It's because I know that there's a market for those things. There's a needed space for them. And normally people sacrifice on quality or use a glow in the dark paint like this. But it doesn't work. Glow in the dark paint on decks does it. You have to use a lot. You have to coat and coat and coat and coat and coat. Where I use just a layer of a type of glow in the dark something on it. That's all I say. And it almost like a film, so like a substrate to print onto, and it works wonderfully. But you need to be careful because obviously it's a heat transferred graphic, so it can melt. If you do it too much, it can melt the graphic and the film. But it can withstand a lot of heat. It's like 300 degrees Fahrenheit. But if you push it a little bit too far, well, you've done it. So that's what I mean. There's a fine line that you're walking on really with. This is why these boards are really. I guess companies don't make them because to get them as glow in the dark as they are. Do you know what? I will charge them up to show everybody in a sec. So all the little thin ass lines and the leaves all glow. Let me get another board that glows in dark as well. I've actually got quite a few. Like these ones. So I'm going to stick these under a blue light quickly. Frankie, I don't know what you want about that. Right. Sorry guys, 1 second. Right. Let me stick these boards under the light. Let them charge up. And also the wheels. See, obviously things are getting updated as well, like the packaging on the website will now showcase these orange packs and the boards in them. And And if people obviously understand it's one of a kind, but these graphics will be making returns as skateboards. And if you want a legit copy of it, the only way to do it is to go through me. Otherwise, I will actually sue people for my art. I'm done because I've already had people try and take some of my art, and I will be that person at the end of the day. I've done nothing but provide cheap, affordable, and good graphics and fingerboards. But like when I say cheap, affordable, not cheap in quality. It's fucking brilliant Canadian people. Ignore the terrible quality of this board. But nice and thin. This is just a blank deck. They're $19.99. Stained decks are $25.99 or $24.99 or something like that. And then graphics, glow in the dark, anti-wear, real wear, and then obviously working on the wheels at the moment. And skateboard wheels, which are pretty much nearly done. Right, now I'll show people glow in the dark for graphics quick. Go into the dark room. Right, there you go. Pop it lights up. So if you leave them for longer, they get even brighter. And yeah, in person they look a lot clearer. I imagine like the camera struggles to find the quality because it's so dark. But yeah, they're literally one of a kind. You can look them up online, and they're the fourth product to come up. And even the Black River boards don't have graphics that pop like this much. I'm not trying to be like, but at the end of the day, comment you said about getting big and something. I do. That's why I believe it, because if my products were matching others, then I'd be like, we're all in the league. But the fact that mine are showcasing better potential as a product, and also because of my love for skating itself, and the injuries I foresee. Like, in fact, I skateboard, I still skateboard, and obviously have injuries like slip disc spine, tore ACLs, MCLs, compound fracture. My love for skating. Oh damn it! Did I really just spill? I'm gonna have a seat quick because I'm kind of losing my mind a little bit. But that's why this company is wanting to buy into it, because they are so. I'm 25. This is why the company is wanting to buy into it, because it is so. The potential behind these wheels is honestly next level. Frank, can you move over, please? Bye. No. Move over, okay? Just lay down. You're allowed in the bedroom. I love you to bits, but I'll roll over your tail or something, and I'll feel awful about it. I'm one of those people that if I've hurt somebody, like I don't mean to, I get agitated. Like I've seen that's what dog or whatever, but I'm like, why did you do that, you idiot? Like, because I'm like annoyed that they didn't think and they got in my way. Fair enough, if it's completely my fault, I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. I feel awful about it. But if it was preventable and I say, oh by the way, watch out, and then somebody still does say, I get quite agitated by it. I'm like, why are you such a klutz? Why? Oh well, I'm an idiot sometimes. We all can be. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm 25. I'm aging for sure. Oh, skateboard wax as well. I believe in you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I say skateboard wax, looking like a chocolate bar. Peace. Love. Have a good one. Oh my god! I beg my iPad just work already. 2 seconds, guys. So yeah, temporary tattoos are now in the fingerboard packs. Like, what more could you want in there? Nail file, grip tape, fingerboard, and a 45% sale off today. Savings. That's on everything, even like the glow in the dark boards. In a minute, guys, I am going to be going to just chill out, unwind a little bit, get some clips. I won't be back on for like 3-4 days, sadly enough. I mean, I might be able to. Actually, no, to be fair, actually, no, I can't. I literally won't be able to. My bad. Sorry, I was getting on false hope there. Oh, it's a fucking ridiculously warm. Also, I'm gonna do a thing as well. That I'm gonna do a lottery ticket, but in a pack of fingerboards, a fingerboard pack, there might be win a free board card or something like that. A bit like Monopoly, right? Even if you're not in the UK, I'm sure they have that in other countries. But yeah, like peel and win. But this, you won't be peel and win. It's just simply like if you find a card in there that says a free deck, you win a free board. And the only way you get that is in a fingerboard pack. But there's a 45% sale on at the moment, so you can get 2 boards for half the price of 1 board. And obviously at the moment, I'm now going in I'm making skateboards too. That's the main thing I was setting out to do anyway, as a skateboarder. And so there's graphics that are literally the same size, the same graphics, and it's the only place you'll be able to get a repeat, because I'm not letting anybody else repeat my graphics. So like I'm talking about all that on me, but at the end of the day, I do own the graphics, and I have nothing. And this is what happens in the skate community: you get slander from people. Not slander, but like people won't trust your company or like they're a bit hesitant, and then they just 180 U-turn because they realise and see the potential in it. But that's the pressure. I was like, I don't really want. I just want to do this for the love of it, man. Do you know what I mean? And if people see the love of my skating for it, and how much I push on to head where I want to head with it, then brilliant. You know what I mean? Perfect. That's like the main goal, yes. Yeah, I might as well head off in a minute, guys, because I literally got like a matter of. I ain't got long at all. About 20 minutes. Actually, I might do a little fingerboarding for a bit so I can get some clips. I'm gonna have a cigarette first. Anyway, as I say, 45% sale off on the store at the moment. And with that, it's funny when I tell people about the sale, people don't care. And I'm like, really? This is the time to be getting boards, people. Oh well, I mean, no loss to me, no skin off my teeth. I'm so happy to keep the boards because I love my fingerboards. It's the whole point why I probably subconsciously didn't promote my products all that much because I don't really want to sell them sometimes, especially if I love the boards. And that's kind of gutting. If you want me to be shaggy, bro. Got my own company, skateboard company. So you know, how I like, I guess. So yeah, glow in the dark board. This lighting's terrible right now. Removing the light bulb. One sec. That's better. This is one of my favourites, this sunset one here. Yeah, it's actually one of my favourite decks, that one. It's another like sunset one. And this one here. And that's a glow in the dark board. Yeah, so 45% off at the moment on all products other than skateboards, unfortunately. So now new. As I was working on skateboards, you're not just going to make something and drop it straight away, right? I've been spending at least a good 3 years working on formulas for waxes. So when it comes to skateboard wheels as well, I've made a whole unique formula. Bro, where the fuck is burn? Oh. So this is 85A, this is 85A. Grips, doesn't really grip. Bouncy, bouncy. 101A. So this 101A wheel, it sounds like a rock compared to this, which bounces, right? They both power slide the same. So you get the power slide, the revert, and the soft rebound, all in one wheel. No need for your fucking fancy like dual drummer, split drummer doing harder wheels on the front, softer wheels on the back. Like literally soft for the rebound, like people want, so you can, you know, it has good grip, goes over stones. But like that's 101A. This is 85A, and taking both the best parts from both wheels. So power slide with 101A, power slide with an 85A. But this one, you won't power slide, but they're the same formula, other than the fact that that's got the, what you call it. I mean, I don't know what formula to call it. I need to find a name for my formula, but it's the same, right? But grips, doesn't grip. If anything, the 101A wheel grips more, which you don't want to happen. People get that hard wheel so you can power slide, revert, but it's rock hard. But then this, you get that soft rebound and power slide, bro. There isn't any other company that's done that. Not to that successful level, I'm telling you now. But that's because a lot of these people who have skateboard companies that skate way more than I do now. I haven't skated really since last summer, probably. I have skated. I mean, I've gone to skate park, but I mean, for a good few hour session, I've maybe done about 20, 30 minutes here or there, gone and worked my ass off on the formula. If you want so, you work towards it, not skate towards it. Skating's the fun part. Skating's my therapy, it's my chill. But making the wheels and formulating it would have taken so much time and research, which I have done it, but being able to bounce like an 85A wheel, but being able to power slide with them and revert is two wheels combined into one. Best parts of both wheels. The soft, so you'll be able to over cracks, stones, pebbles, well not all pebbles obviously, you still get thrown off, but incredibly easy to ride over it all. Honestly, it's not been done before. I can't fucking wait for these wheels to drop, guys. I'm so excited. Obviously, I've got to work on them. Probably I've still got to have testing phase. I am going to go and skate in a minute and have a look. I mean, it's really warm, but yeah, I'm going to go for a skating set. Just get some knowledge down and stuff like that on the board. But yeah, it's never been done before, so I know this wheel is going to make it big wherever it goes. You know, I'm not just sending it off to the States, so I am going to be coming with it. Because they said they've got an address I can send it to. I'm like, cool. But I will come in with that because there's not a wheel that's been made like that before. I'm not saying it would go missing. I'm just saying you as a person or anything that has potential value like that, you would not just send it off like that. It's so risky. Even if it got lost and someone else found it and deconstructed it, figured out how it was formulated. They're also more weather durable, more heat durable. There's just no wheels like them on the market. I promise you that. There is no more wheels. There are no wheels like them on the market at all. They're completely unique. They work completely independent, like how other wheels work. I mean, they're completely unique as shit. You have to power slide like 101A, but even better than 101A. I mean, 101A is considered high-end hard rubber, right? That's the hardest one. So being able to power slide more than 101A is nuts. Normally, people find 99A wheels. It's harder to find the 101, right? Tell me, what should I edit on my channel? Personally, bro, it's gonna be like, I would just say trust in you got instinct. But me, I'm terrible at editing, good at getting footage. I just do what's worked for me, and I mean, really has worked. I've gone from 300 followers in about 4 months to 1.5k. I post in stuff that you do. Like, I think at the end of the day, is a lot more of a grind. There seems to be like a lot more people making it posting crap, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, it depends what you want to make it off of, or if you want to make it off of something. Personally, me, I don't care about making it on YouTube or anything like that. I'd love my company to do good as well, obviously. And it is doing good. Plenty of customers, international as well. But I'm probably not the person to ask, bro, to be honest with you. It's a difficult one. There's so many different things you can do. People like day to day, day in life, it depends what you're doing in your life. Obviously, I make wheels, fingerboards, skateboards, waxes, shit like that, so people love watching that. You know, I've done all that online before. I've made shaped fingerboards, I mean, dyeing wood, dyeing plies, engraving graphics. So rather than just printing and drawing them, I've engraved some graphics. I actually think that looks so sick. I'm not gonna lie, it's not finished, but the tool I used, I found it as well to show people. Oh shit, have I lost it again? Apparently so. 1 second. Things out here then. What the fuck? That is so weird, man. I literally had it 20 minutes ago. Well, it's a circular disc diamond head. It's just not. It's not made for making engravements like that. It's a weird shape for it. And it puts under strains upon where I think I've broken the drum head a little bit, to be honest. Oh well. Sacrifices were made. But yeah. I just gotta love what I do, man. You gotta love what you do. If you love what you do, people see that. Even through my stress, people see I love what I do, making the boards and stuff. And the fact is, people now can't believe that I make the boards. That way, you made that. So I have to go through and show a lot of proof to show that I have made the skateboards and fingerboards, the wheels and the formula, and that shocks people to shit. But I mean, we're human beings. We're a very intelligent species. I mean, we're all capable of so much more than we give ourselves credit for. So I was like, you can do that. Like, where people build phones and shit like that from like chips and compute, like that's crazy to me. So I said build a phone. I'm like, and your life depends on it. It doesn't matter if my life depends on it. I still would not be able to build a phone. That's me being real. I love it. I could probably do that. I could never build a phone. I would literally be so baffled, like where you would place things and how it connects. But even, I mean, make a phone from scratch, not just the pieces they give you. Like go out into the nature, like they did, like everybody did, and just make something. Like yeah, they would have to then get like the tools. If you had all the money and all the grants to go and make a phone right now, like from scratch, go and get in the glass, melting it down to make the screen, and then touch what the fuck ever they do to make phones. I don't know. I would even if my life depended on it, I'd be screwed. But we all have our strong suits. I'm good at art. I'm good at fucking I don't know, not much. No, I'm just like I use my artistic side, as I said, like making boards and making packaging. But to people, that seems incredible. I never understood why. But I mean, I guess someone said the other day it shows people the shortcomings in their life, and I was like, I don't want that to happen. If anything, I want it to motivate people to be like, hey, you know what? Good point. I could get up and do it. I could make that. Or not make that exactly, because that's a little bit different. Do your own thing. Don't do something because it's worked for me, because it worked for me because I love what I do. There's a massive difference. I've had someone try and copy me to a degree, and this was like 2 years ago now when I first started the business. I told him things have to be UKCA testing, so I was helping him out along. I was like, by the way, bro, have you done this part yet? Just to try and check things. He said he wanted help. And he was like, wait, I have to get it tested. And I was like, if you want to sell it on the UK market, then yeah. And he was like, oh, I'm not doing this. He got so mad. He was like, there's no point in all this. It's all effort. What is the point? What's the point? I was like, it's my point I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's not as easy as people like to make out. You can make the boards, but then you have to have it tested and then get a board burnt for like $1,000 to make sure it's not toxic or it doesn't burn too fast. And then you do something called a fire conformity, which is EN-71, which is flammability, EN-72, which is toxicology report essentially on the trucks or whatever. Fucking, it's honestly crazy. And I feel like it's on purpose. They do it to make people go, oh, I can't be bothered with this. But that's what I'm saying. If anybody didn't love what they done, like, I love making skateboard. I love skateboarding. I had injuries like compound fracture. The bone came out my arm. That's why it looks all weird. It's pinned together. Torn my ACLs, torn my UCLs, ripped meniscus, slip disc in my spine. And through all of that, I still skate. It's still my biggest passion. Drawing, close second. So yeah, that's why obviously adding more things like the blank decks used to be 35. Then they've gone down. They're now 19.99, which is the lowest they will be able to go. Unfortunately, but I mean that's still 20 quid. But for a board that's better than a tech deck and like a wooden one, I mean that's like 50. You're better off. And I said this to people: better off buying a cheap tech deck, getting some cheap trucks, right? Obviously, I'm going to be releasing some cheap wheels and bearings soon. But when I say cheap, they're not cheap. They're still going to be incredible. They're going to be glow in the dark. They still got a good bit of grip. They still have different geometries. They're just not going to be like. The thing is, the reason I struggle is pyro wheels, right? People know pyro, so the fingerball wheels. They are so expensive. And I'm not shitting on pyro. I've never used them. I don't know why. I've obviously printed graphics on wheels and fingerball wheels too. But also, I've made wheels. I've made so many wheels. And I've got urethane. I'm working with made a unique type of formula. As I said, that's like 85A, but it power size like 101A, if not better. And it's not dual durometer or split, it is one durometer. It's just a formula that's mixed in there. It works wonderfully. I'm doing the same with fingerboards right now, but my wheels are going to be like 10 quid, right, with bearings in them. So how on earth other companies are charging like 70 quid, 60 quid for some wheels is beyond me. People will be able to get a board, grit tape, wax, a temporary tattoo, and all these things from my store, a beanie for less than that. I'm not even joking, no cap. So if we went in, obviously that's going to be a bit more pricey, but let's find a deck that's more affordable, not a glow in the dark one. Say you get this board, right? I'm going to do like literally massive. So say these wheels are also 15, 20 quid when I release them. They're glow in the dark dual drum but 15, 20 quid for wheels that also screech, by the way, and they're not urethane. I have got urethane wheels. Will be releasing them at some point too. But say that, a beanie, right? A multi-pack of skate wax as well. So 10, 20, 30, that is 70 quid, right? But if you went to some other companies, just alone the glow in the dark board, the glow in the dark wheels, even worse off, my point I was trying to get at is the, sorry, one second. Frankie, what are you doing? Don't do that. So yeah, I was looking at price hoverboards when I first started out. And I'm not trying to shout people, but for the quality and what it is, it actually hurts my head. I want people to see that they're getting slightly ripped off by some companies. I'm not naming any companies because there are some brilliant companies out there. All I say is, if you don't support me, right, support smaller companies. I applaud people. If that's one takeaway from today, please, please, please support the smaller companies. Because the bigger companies, bro, you're just bringing sand to the beach. Like that saying is, you're making the rich richer, and then people complain about the elites and the rich. So just help a little guy out, help the little guys out. Not necessarily me, but like the price we can do it for is a lot cheaper than actually time is worth, to be honest with you. But we realise we have to do that because they've got machinery and multiple staff, and you're working on your own, so you've got to make things more affordable, more appealing, or something like that. But the fact that you can get one of my a Pro Tech deck is 80 quid. Terrible. I'm sorry, it is. There are other companies that aren't, but with Tech Deck plastic, just stick with that. If you're gonna, I'm serious, because the Pro one's terrible. But the Pro one is 80 quid, right? For £80, you could get from my website a flipping glow in the dark board, glow in the dark wheels, and a beanie, and a multi pack of wax, especially now because there's a sale on, for less than 50. Well, it'd be less than 50 now because there's a sale on. But it'd be like 60 or 70 quid for glow in the dark wheels. Well, actually, it might be like 70 or 80, but you're getting, rather than just one board for 80, you're getting a whole fucking thing. And this is what small, and I'm not saying you have to support me, guys. I'm saying please support smaller people and smaller businesses because they put so much work in. Not even me. Just look out for small. If you want a fingerboard, look out for smaller companies. I promise you, the quality of the products will be incredible as well. If it is anything like me and they love what they do as much as I do, my brain is so warm. It's 37 degrees or so. If they love what they do as much as I love making fingerboards and skateboards and everything like that, obviously I've made about 700 fingerboards now, 7+ skateboards. Obviously I had a lot of injury skating too, but my point is, if they love skating as much as I love skating, then yeah, there's without a shadow of a doubt, the quality of the product would be incredible. But also at the moment, when you order a board, it also, I said, everything comes with an L5, everything comes with the grip tape, stickers, temporary tattoos, and today alone they come in with the multi-pack of wax, and this wax will last you fucking ages. And the leaves are a unique formula wax. That's one time you apply it to a curb or something like that, and it's so buttery, it stays buttery. And then I'm going to be releasing full-size waxes as well. It's meant to look slightly green if you look at the pattern on it. It's like an edible chocolate bar, but it's not edible, sadly. It smells quite nice, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't smell like that. But yeah, the fact that you can go with that is from mine for less, it's wild. I know they've got more staff to pay sometimes and things like that. It's like a brand, but I'm saying mine is a brand. It is simply as I've really. A brand is what you name as a brand. That's it. There's nothing more to a brand. It's not like the government then prescribes your company. It goes, right, I now class this organisation as no, it just doesn't happen like that. If you're a brand, you're a brand. If you're not a brand, you're not a brand. And I can't obviously go, I'm a brand in 1 minute and say I'm not a brand, but I'm sticking with I'm an affordable brand. I'm like Gucci with it. For skateboarders, we have a good price tag. And then people go, well, no, that's what makes Gucci. I'm like, no, that's the piss take that makes Gucci. It's still fabric. It's still, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like a Thrasher beanie is like 20, 30 quid. I'm not shitting on Thrasher at all. I love Thrasher. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. It's all going down now, isn't it? Ski Addiction beanie. I'm not going to lie as well, I actually don't have a fire same label because it's meant to be like a wheel that's on fire or dripping, right? sometimes it's without the circle logo, but it's still the sort of graffiti element to the logo. But yeah, biggest sell on at the moment on all products, 45% off skiaddiction.co.uk. Each board will come with a free multi-pack of wax, which is worth normally a tenner anyway. You can't beat it, guys. I'm serious. I'm lit at this point. It is essentially not a giveaway, but yeah, at this point, essentially, it's well, it is a giveaway, bro. Like at this price, people might as well just be like taking it. I'm not joking. So if you guys want to get yourself a bargain, go check out skiaddiction.co.uk. I promise you won't regret it. There's awesome boards. And unlike Team Your other product where they're good, they're varnished, they're sealed, they take like 4 days to make because I let it cure properly. 24 hours in a mold, keeps it shape. Then I leave it in after I spray it with a polyurethane coating, which a lot of companies don't because polyurethane takes longer to cure and set. But polyurethane makes it way more durable, weather resistant, UV resistant, water resistant. I mean, it's crack proof, not proof, but I mean, they are the best of the best. When you've got polyurethane coated boards, and that's what mine are too. I promise you, as I said, that the reason some customers have come back is obviously they wanted more decks, but they've said to me, I didn't actually need to buy another board because your board hasn't broken, which apparently a lot of fingerboards do, and I couldn't understand why. But after checking out Tech Deck and a few other boards, I realised how pliable they are. And like I've realised they leave it in a mold for far too little time. You've got to leave it in there for 24 hours. It says even on the back of my polyurethane glue, 24 hours to fully achieve cure, right at the bottom. But a lot of people probably read the sandable in 20 minutes. But you doing that, no wonder the fucking boards are so weak. I'm sorry, but like I understand people. I'm not trying to get people to like not go to their company. I'm trying to get people to realise and maybe even say to their companies that okay, well I've seen the boards are made this way. Can you leave in the mould a little longer? Because we want that crisp pop. You know, a skateboard, and I know this is a skater. Is meant to ollie as high as you can jump. A fingerboard should pop ollie as high as you can pop it. Right? It's exactly the same, but they don't. And the only reason that would be is because it's dull wood. They're using factory pressed wood. Like oh man, it hurts my brain, guys, because they're charging you more, and I'm trying to do the solid here. I'm not naming any names. Just go check out your companies, check out the wood. I promise you, they're probably factory pressed wood, which doesn't hold the same strength as actual Canadian maple veneer that's cut straight out of the thingy. That's why there's no like grains or anything like that. I mean, actual natural grain of the wood. But if you look at some of them, granted, they use a top ply and a bottom ply, but the middle ones are shite as well. But after making as many as I have, because I guaranteed like 700 fingerboards in a year. 700 fingerboards in the 2.5 years, 2 years, whatever I had the business. They're now literally the perfect shape. And they have. Right, I'm gonna try and get a pop on this now to make it. They will pop as high as you can ollie. Oh, great. I'm not proud to ollie now, man. Fuck's sakes. Oh well, I need a cigarette. My brain's just not working right now. I appreciate everybody. I am going to be leaving the set to come off. I might come back on for a little bit because I'm working until 5 today. I'm working from tomorrow. I'm working a little bit, but then the day after it's my anniversary, so I'm not going to be. It's 5 years, so anyway, I appreciate everybody. I'll be back in a second, and I'll just fingerboard, and then these decks. That's a jade one, by the way. It's quite a nice, like green, black, green. I don't know, yellowy green. And they're the cheapest stained decks you can get, like a coloured deck, pretty much anywhere, as well. And for the quality of them, I can't stress it enough. There you go. I've said it too many fucking times, so my brain's gonna explode. I also just want to be real with my business and just be human with people. And like, I don't know, being genuine with my products and just being human to me is not being like, oh, I'm a business. Oh, this can't be said. Oh, that can't be said. At the end of the day, we're human beings. We make mistakes. Things get said. We all stop trying to put yourself on some podium. I'm not trying to put myself on a podium. I literally just make decks. Do you know what I mean? Just like any other person, I just decided to make decks. I don't. Sorry, just checking out that putty thing. Actually, Frankie, I'm watching you there, looking at that bin bag. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I was right, wasn't I? Literally, my dog's face. It's funny because they can't hide when they like embarrassment or shame. You know how people can try and hide emotion quite well. I feel like dogs are terrible at doing it. They don't know how to hide emotion. They don't know how they would hide emotion. It's hilarious because I just took the bin bag, right? And she literally like huffed me and looked at me like, what? She was going to try and obviously go in the bin bag when I left. Little terror. Welcome back. Alright, literally, I'm going to be live for probably a few more minutes, that's it. It's very warm. I'm just going to fingerboard now, really. Just chill with fingerboard for a sec. Just for like 10 minutes or so. Oh, you're just clocking out, okay. Well, I'll do a few tricks. I'll attempt a few tricks. Fingerboard in a bit. Oh, man, oh, man. Guys, I literally have to say, 5 minutes of fingerboarding if that. I might come back on for a little bit single, I'm not sure. Or I might just try and actually lock in and get some proper clips, to be honest. Probably most likely outcome. I'll go live tomorrow, and then the day after I won't be going live. Yeah, I might come back on a little bit to fingerboard in like an hour, and then I'll be back on a little bit tomorrow, but the day after I won't be, and the weekend I won't be either. Because I'm babysitting. Is that okay though? Because tomorrow will be alright, won't it? It's just the day after. Technically 3 days I won't be working. I'll still upload some videos and stuff like that. Is that a yeah or a no? Don't know what dots means. What, not tomorrow? Oh shit, well yeah, it's the 24th tomorrow, isn't it? Sorry, I thought it was the 24th the day after. Okay, maybe the day after that then, if that's okay. I really want to get on these wheels, right? I mean, I'm not trying to... I just did. There should be no reason on the 25th week I can't. If it's the 24th tomorrow. Oh, anyway, I'm coming off now anyway, peace.